And I think she just fed her dogs because I can hear them running around. She can't hear too well. I don't think she can because she's always got the volume up on the television really, really loud. So I don't think she can hear me down here. I can be as loud as I want. Okay. I can get out the window real fast if I have to. The best thing about being in Miss Dottie's basement is the wine cellar. Cheers! That's you! You're the reason I'm making the video. Yeah, I'm making a video. Because you said that I'm just making them all for candy and that I'm not doing any of my own stuff. So I'm doing my own video now. No, it's a good idea. That's my third bottle, I think. You said that I don't make enough of my own videos, so I'm here making a video. I'm gonna read from my favorite book. No, it's a good book. No, it's good. This one's called Bawdy and Soul. This is one of my favorites. So let's begin. There was an old man of the port whose prick was remarkably short. When he got into bed, the old woman then said, "This isn't a prick, it's a wart." There once was a lady from Arden who Frenched a young man in the garden. He said, "My dear Flo, where does all that stuff go?" She replied, "I beg pardon?" A worried young man from Stramboul found lots of red spots in his stool. Said the doctor, a cynic, "Get out of my clinic. Just wipe off the lipstick, you fool." Said a widow whose singular vice was to keep her late husband on ice. "It was hard when I lost him. I'll never defrost him. Cold comfort, but cheap at the price." There was a young fellow named Dale who had a great dong like a whale. He made the girls squirm to think of his sperm. Too bad it wound up in a pail. Oh, there's her dogs. It's nice to hear the little pitter-patter of the little doggy feet. Oh, she's getting a little snacky snack. Maybe she's getting some of those Ritz crackers. Juanita, she has a big bust, and brasiers are never a must. She relies on her breasts and says with great zest, "They're the only two suckers I trust." There once was a girl from Carolina with a very precocious vagina. To the shock of the fucker, 'twould suddenly pucker and whistle a chorus of Dinah. TV's off. I think Miss Dottie went to bed. He hated to mend, so young Ned called in a cute neighbor instead. Her husband said,
"Vi, when you stitched up his torn fly, did you have to bite off the thread?"
Oh, this one's my favorite. There once was a girl from Peru who filled her vagina with glue. She said with a grin, "They paid to get in, they can pay to get out again too." It's nice to have a quiet evening of literary repose. The bride pinned down in room 10 sends out for a meal now and then. She said, "Sex is sweet, but I still gotta eat. Will you slide off a minute, please, Ben?" It is important to eat. I have not eaten today. But wine has calories. There once was a young man named Crockett whose balls got caught in a socket. His wife was a bitch, and she threw the switch as Crockett went off like a rocket. There once was a young fellow named Hughes who swore off all the liquor and booze. He said, "When I'm muddled, my senses get fuddled." and I pass up too many good screws. There was once a girl from Decatur who was laid by a male alligator. She never did say how good was the lay, 'cause after he laid her, he ate her. Back again, huh? Yeah, I am enjoying myself. A drunken old man from Baroda would not pay a whore what he owed her. She leapt out of bed with her cunt flaming red and peed in his whiskey and soda. He deserved it. There once was a girl from Peru who really had nothing to do. She sat on the stairs and counted her hairs, 3,402. No, that one's not particularly sexual. But this one is. There was a young man named Sweeney who spilled some gin on his weenie. Now he was uncouth, so he added vermouth and slipped his girlfriend a martini. You have no appreciation. A charmer from old Amarillo, sick of finding more heads on her pillow, decided one day to keep men away. So she stuffed her vagina with Brillo. That's subjective. There was a young woman from Clyde whose doctor cut open her hide. He misplaced her stitches and closed the wrong niches, so now does her work on the side. A nice little number named Nancy got all liquored up and romancy. A fellow named Anson did all the romancing and entered his tool in her pantsy. That's what I like about limericks, is they always get right to the point. Said a swinging young chick named Lith, whose virtue was largely a myth. Try as I can't find a man that it's fun to be virtuous with. Ain't that the truth? There was once a master mechanic whose skills with the girls was satanic. The tool that he used never left a girl bruised, and his oil and grease job was a panic. I will decide when I've had enough. A Protestant female from Dallas once peed in the Pope's silver chalice. She said, "I did this from a great need to piss, and not from sectarian malice." I'm not drunk. I'm a little bit drunk. The sea captain's tender young bride fell into the bay at low tide. You could tell by her squeals that some of the eels had discovered a dark place to hide. An oversexed lady named White insists on a dozen each night. I mean, a dozen people she's having sex with. A fellow named Cheddar had the brashness to wed her. Uh-oh. His chances of survival are slight. I'm not having too much. Just let me finish this glass. It's not that big a glass. Look at it, hardly any left. See? I'm not going to throw up. I'm not going to pass out. There once was a curate from Buckingham. Buckingham. See that? You know what's going to rhyme with Buckingham? Who was blamed by the girls for not fucking them. He said, "Though my cock is as hard as a rock, your vaginas are slack. Take a tuck in them." I like this one too. There once was a Cro-Magnon named Ugg who inserted his plug in a jug. Said Ugg with a shrug as he gave it a tug. Now ain't that a hell of a fug? A skinny old maiden, Miss Dunn, wed a short penised son of a gun. She said, "I don't care if there isn't much there. Goodness knows it's better than none." I'm not gonna throw up. I might throw up. few more. There was a young man from Woonsocket let a girl put her hand in his pocket. Oh, you know what's going to happen there. Her delicate touch thrilled his pistol so much, it went off before he could cock it. Too bad for her. The task of achieving longevity is certainly no subject for levity, for though a good life, a nymphomaniac wife will change your longevity to brevity. No, I can't just leave that in there. No, I can't. I gotta finish it. This is a good one. This is a good one. So, there once was a young lady from Maine who claimed that she had men on her brain. That'd be weird, a little men on your brain. I know it means, I know I'm not stupid. But you knew from the view that her abdomen grew. It was not on her brain that he'd lain. Nope. No, it was on her vagina. Oh, I like this one. The milkman remains hours with Miss Blum, and the neighbors, they're not happy about it. Attitudes are glum, for they know what occurs, and they're glad she gets hers, but their milk's late because he didn't come. No, I was going to read them all, but I guess I don't have to. There once was a young man named Edsel whose tool was as sharp as a pencil. Ouch. It went through an actress, 2 sheets and a mattress, and bored through the bedroom utensil. A played for pay lady named Kay invented a new whirling spray. It's very much better. It's a very much better. It's dislodged a French letter that's been up there since Armistice Day. Yeah, I think the tape on the camera is getting loose. Uh-oh. It just keeps spinning forward. No, you were right. I need to make more of my own videos about the things that I like and care about, and not just do reading for candy. No, you were right. I could open another one. There's some Bawdy Limericks, weren't they? You want to make out? Excuse me.